Hey, and welcome back, fam. Once again, it's your boy Newton Thomas with Inspiration House Care Providers Inc. We are back as we conclude our series on the 10 tips on how to choose a reliable home health caregiver. Now, as you recall, last time we were here, you were introduced to tips 5, 6, and 7. 5 was about considering both the cultural and language preferences of the family member that's going to require services. 6 was about evaluating whether or not the caregiver that you choose can be reliable and whether or not you can depend on them. And 7 was about assessing the compatibility and whether or not that caregiver actually is more than capable of establishing a personal connection with your loved one. Today we're going to conclude this series as we introduce you all on tips 8, 9, and 10. 8 is about discussing a plan of care as well as the expectation with the caregiver. You want to make sure that the caregiver understands what are the specific daily living needs that your family member is going to require. And you need to prepare a written outline of the plan of care. There should also be an expectation of the number of weekly hours that you expect the caregiver to work for your family member. Number 9. 9 is about conducting background checks. You know, here at IHCP, the state mandates that we perform or conduct background checks on a regular basis before we consider hiring a caregiver. You should do the exact same thing because you want to know, is there any type of criminal history or motor vehicle history on that background check that would make you leery on hiring that person? If so, it's okay that you move on to the next one. And lastly, 10, you want to trust your instincts. Now it's time. It's time for you to trust your gut instincts because you've done your homework, you've done those background checks, you've conducted those interviews, and you know everything that you need to know about that person that you're considering to be a perfect match as a caregiver for your loved one. I know that you're going to make the right decision. I trust that you will instinctively do that. Now, before we conclude, I want you to know, those of you all who weren't able to enjoy this segment, you can visit our website by going to ihcpagency.com. That's ihcpagency.com, and you can find everything you need to know on this particular segment as well as others. Well, family, I've enjoyed spending time with you as usual. This is all for now. Until next time, keep doing what you're doing as long as you do the right thing.